And it's your boy DJ Heavy Hustle, and we here on Rendition Hip Hop TV. I'm interviewing today Trick. For all y'all who know Trick, he one of the pioneers of the game in Detroit, Michigan. So Trick, tell everybody how you got your start and what the business is about you and the Goon Squad, man.
I've always been doing music and DJing and stuff like that. I figured, well, how about I DJ and play my own records? I was in a group called GBK in '91 with my homie Mark D, and we had our first single was "Life of a Gangster," and it did big. We had a local station that support Detroit hip hop, like for real, called The New Dance Show, and they used to play our video. And then I went to prison and used to watch my video from jail, and it was not cool. So I decided when I got out of that motherfucker to not go back, and I better lock down into this music because that had my attention more than, being a quote-unquote street nigga, a hood pharmacist, so to speak. I don't mind saying that shit because it is what it is. I got convicted of possession with intent to deliver twice. And Oakland County sent me to prison. Judge Kuhn. That was his name, Judge Kuhn. Kuhn. He sent me to prison. And I was only there for like a year. I went to Jackson first, then Ionia, then went to Halfway House. And I went to Halfway House. The first day they let me out was Christmas. And so I just went home and seen my family then. And then the next day they let me out to go find a job. I went to the studio. And I recorded this song in 45 minutes called Booty Bounce. I had wrote it in prison. It was shake that, make that booty bounce, shake that. Cause that's the shit that was popping in, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, I'm trying to get in the game, it had to be relevant. Dance music, what was popping. Wasn't like I was trying to copy nobody's style, but it seemed like if I'm on a record talking about pushing keys and all that stupid shit, people wasn't playing that on the radio, and it wasn't getting played in the club. So if I wanted my record played in the club and on the radio, I had to make something that I thought they would play. And I wrote that song. I asked my bunkie Angelo X, I shouldn't do this record shit, or what you think? He said, nigga, a real nigga don't like ass and titties. Like, you got a point. So I did it, and it worked like a motherfucker. I ain't looked back since, Sum it up, it ain't been no easy road, but it is what it is.
So, man, the media, bloggers, everybody blow it up. In this industry, man, it's always a negative persona, man. So tell everybody what you got going on, some positive stuff that you want to give to the industry and let our viewers know about you and what you got going on.
You know what it is? Yeah, like it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be, it's music. Music can go any damn where, whether it makes sense or not. I mean, the world went crazy over a record called Open Gangnam Style. I like the hell out of that record, and I don't know what the fuck Gangnam Style is. It's music. You enjoy it, but me as a creator and as a connoisseur of music, I might not pay attention to what everybody listening to now, because not too much of nothing catch my ear. It just you just as artists, me myself, I'm gonna do what make me tick, what make me feel good, what I like, what I understand, and I ain't on no fake shit. So either you can relate or you can't. Everybody wasn't born in fucked up situations or everybody ain't rich. Everybody ain't got a fucking car. You know what I mean? So people different. Shit. You might not like, if you don't like what I make, then it's not for you. Oh, that's fine. Somebody like it. Somebody love it. A lot of people like it and love it. And rather, you don't necessarily have to be a fucking mainstream artist to be successful in this business. Hello. I'm not no mainstream artist in the world, no me. Now, whether it be for the funky shit that I done in my life or the gangster shit or the music, either or, they know who I am, and now that I got their attention, I can use that to do all kind of shit, you know, and get money. So it ain't necessarily got to be the rapping, the selling of the records, motherfucker. I might not never go platinum, but I bet you I always keep me some motherfucking money, and ain't got to touch a sack of dope ever, nigga, in my life. I let your man, cause it's music, you know. That's what I like to do. I do it my way, they do it their way. People gonna be there. I don't really have a outlook on hip hop as a whole, cause hip hop is a form of music too. You know, it's a style of music. Hip hop is really a way of life, but so you can take the hip hop part of the shit out now, and it's just music.
Well, Trick, man, you know, I've been checking out some of the old albums, man. They bang, you know what I'm saying? But I know you and the Goon Squad got some new stuff coming up, man. So let everybody know what you got coming up and what's next for you and the Goon Squad.
Yeah, and I got some stuff with Jazzy that's on my Trick album that's coming out in June, but the Goon Squad album is, we started out with a few records that we thought were, that could be put on a mixtape, you know, make them come up with a mixtape. And we had the idea for the mixtape, WGSM was gonna do it like a radio station, you know, and you learn something new, is something better. Now is the opportunity to make it better. And you got a song that I made 4 or 5 months ago, and I go back to it, and I know how to really put something special on a certain type of kick drum and do all kind of different breakdowns and stuff. The song becomes something else than what I listened to before. What I thought was a mixtape song turned out to be album song, and then it kept going and going and going. It's like every time you make a song better, it's like it's a brand new record, and it's like, okay, this is an album. Now we have enough material collectively between myself and all my other artists, Diesel the Hitman, Dream Girl, Young Rue, G. Gutter, Monsoon, and you know, a couple of other homies. We got enough material now, we might as well go ahead and come to the big house and mix it all down. So, but the music is, it's hard to explain, man. It's everything on there is so real. It's just raw. You know, it's raw and uncut. And it's, you know, it's a few samples on there that, which one of the reasons we said we was gonna do it as a mixtape. Fuck it. I got this record here with Bobby Brown sample on it. If it blow up, then Bobby Brown will be to see me, and I won't have a problem paying him his goddamn money. Shit. Yeah, but it's a hell of a project, man. I'm excited about it. The first single off of this video called Smoke Weed, it's called Smoke Weed Every Day, the single. And as you can tell, I'm medicated. Michigan is a legal state. So, yeah, I'm medicated right now. And the first video was called Smoke Weed Every Day. We shot it in a real grow. I'm gonna put it on the thing. They shot it at a real professional grow, you know. Not saying nothing against nobody else's grow, but I'm just saying we shot it at a real professional grow with professional staff. We had fun doing it the whole time. Every day we shot, we was medicated, so you should enjoy that.
So, man, you know, you're doing big things, man. You know, I went and saw Alex Cross. Everybody don't know you were in Alex Cross. So let everybody know about your part and what inspired them to give you the part that you had in Alex Cross, man. Talk a little bit about that.
I ain't worked directly with TP, but, you know, I met him at the premiere. He a cool motherfucker. He good people. And, I respect him. He the man. But my character was the manager of this after-hour cage fighting spot. Well, this illegal cage fighting spot where people come and bet big money on somebody to get their ass whooped. And my scene is with Matthew Perry, and he's playing Picasso, and he come in there. Is it Picasso? Is his name?
Something like that.
I think it's Picasso. Yeah. And he come in to place a bet, and he's a little skinny ass white boy coming here talking about he want to place a bet on somebody. And then the guy he fighting in here mangling somebody already. So I'm like, yeah, let you go ahead and fight since he offered me $10,000 on the bet, 20-1, and gave me an extra $1,000 for myself. I went on ahead and let him fight, and he beat my guy's ass in the movie. Yeah, it was fun. You know, it was just a real quick 2-day shoot. I had a few lines. It was fun working with Rob Cohen. Anything Rob do is gonna be fun, so it was cool. It was cool. I went to the premiere in California, took my mom and daddy out there with me. That was the first time I've been to a premiere on that scale. So, you know, the Mathis family was really like, yeah, the Griswolds on that tip. And we drove.
Man, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you interviewing on Rendition Hip Hop TV, man. But before we get out of here, I want you to tell everybody how they can get in touch with you and, you know, hear some of your music and find out everything you got going on.
I can't say, you know, we doing movies. We finna do a lot of movies. We're never gonna stop with the music. We're never gonna stop with the movies and the film. You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's not necessarily, you know, I represent Detroit because I'm from Detroit. I live here in Detroit. And my people are here in Detroit. You know, some of these motherfuckers I could give a fuck less about, to be honest with you. And that goes with anybody, anywhere in their hometown. I'm sure there's a few people that they would like to see smacked the fuck up in the corner some damn where. So it's not necessarily a thing about Detroit all the time with me. It's about me and mines, you know. And mines come from everywhere, all over. You know, and they represent, I got East Side niggas in Goon Squad. You know, I got West Side, Puritan, 6 Mile, Schoolcraft, 7 Mile, 8 Mile, Cross Counter, West Warren, Jeffrey Project, Brewster Projects. I got people everywhere. And so I represent them as my people. And collectively, we are Detroit as a whole. You know, I don't want people to have I don't want to have a stigmata over my head about, you know, me be a part of the stigmata of Detroit. You say Detroit, everybody say, ooh. I get in a cab in New York, me and Big Tone, the lady say, where you guys from? I said, Detroit. She say, ooh, I don't have that much money on me. And she was just being funny, but it's still, you know, that's a lady from another country somewhere. She got an accent like a motherfucker talking about, ooh, I don't have that much money and watch out, I carry a knife. We know what she mean, and there's a good chance I might have a little bit to do with that, you know, reputation, so to speak. So what I do it for my family, because there's some people that wish I stopped and died right now, and fuck them. So, and collectively, we gonna do some real live shit all the time, you know. I'm not the only talented person in this family. So everybody always coming up with ideas. Everybody has a position that they play to make, you know, make what we doing work. And I can't say, you know, we doing movies. We finna do a lot of movies. We're never gonna stop with the music. We're never gonna stop with the movies and the film. What's next? No motherfucking telling, or with these people that I'm with all the time. So, yeah, yeah, get a little buddy over there.
That's cool.
Matter of fact, I got a movie coming out on my website soon called Unfaithful. We just trying to figure out who gonna hold this movie, because that's gonna be the only place you can watch it is on my website. And the server, you know, it can get busy and real backed up. We don't want it to be uncomfortable for, you know, people having to wait to watch it. So it's a little 30-second short film we did before I acquired the knowledge that I have now in filming and directing, photography and directing and producing. The knowledge I have now, I didn't have when I did that Unfaithful movie, and I just don't want to put it out with newer projects that I'm shooting that look so good. I mean, it don't look bad. It's some sound issues. That's the only problem. And nobody on this movie is actors, but it's a good ass movie. Yeah. So other than myself and Diesel, Yeah, I think we the only actors on the movie. And, but it's a good ass, nice little story. It's based on a true story summed up, and the name of it is called Unfaithful. And you can watch that at trick-trick.net the first week of February. We should have this all mapped out.
We own it.
And I'll be promoting it on my Twitter at TrickTrickGS. You definitely want to keep an eye on that and follow me there. You get to witness me cuss somebody the fuck out every now and then, and give you some inspirational thoughts, you know, throughout the day. Tell you some real shit. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the real every time, cause I don't have nothing else. Yeah. So and my Instagram is the same thing, TrickTrickGS. I'll be putting up pictures of jackpots I hit at the casino, and I'll be in the studio with people, and whenever I'm around artists. I'm going over to see Eminem next week. He right across the street. So I'm gonna put some pictures on Instagram. TrickTrickGS.
Boy DJ Heavy Hustle, the #1 DJ from Rendition Hip Hop TV. Shout out to my boy Trick for a good interview, y'all. Yo, we adding 2 new segments to the show. The first segment is gonna be the hottest cars of the low country. You wanna get your car on the show? Email us, man, at renditiontv@gmail.com. The second, the Hip Hop Pioneers. We'll be bringing you all the information of the history of hip hop on Rendition Hip Hop TV. Until next week, I'm your boy DJ Heavy Hustle, and I'm gonna holler at you. Yeah, I'm out, y'all. Y'all be cool.